I'm in a good spot right now. I'm up at Camden, so it's a new apartment. So I mean, there's a lot of good places over there, but I get a lot of food here, and then I'll go grocery shopping and get my own stuff to cook.
Already.
Oh yeah, gotta handle myself like it. So
how's this Austin been treated so far?
It's been awesome, man. I've really enjoyed being here. It's definitely a night and day difference from where I came from. I feel it's just ran a little bit better. It feels more pro style and just kind of feels a little bit more respected. It's kind of more on the players to take care of themselves. Like, listen, not everything's going to be handed to you. We have all the resources, but it's up to you to take advantage of all the resources that you have. And just kind of, I've really liked that because it's preparing us for that next level. So.
You think that's something that all the coaches kind of friends?
Definitely. Definitely Coach Caff. He always talks like, hey, you guys got to treat yourself like how you want to be. He really harps on us taking care of ourselves and take care of each other. So, I mean, it's been awesome. Ever since I've been here, all the O-line guys have welcomed me in with open arms. It wasn't like, oh, here comes a new transfer. It was, there's a new transfer here, let's bring them in together. So, it's been awesome getting to know those guys. Been doing my best to connect with them as much as I can and hang out with them and just kind of build that connection and relationship with them.
Sorry, who have you connected with the most during these like kind of solo workouts ahead of tomorrow being with the team?
If I had to pick one person that I came in knowing LD a lot, he was always really good to me when I first get recruited here. Kind of gave me the ins and outs of everything here. But I would say Emmett would be the person that I've connected most with, just because me and him are pretty similar. We're both coming from the Midwest, so we know a lot about that shitty weather out there. So long hair guys, pretty tall. So I give him mine. He lacks the texture and the flow. He's just got straight hair. So. Nah, it gets to that awkward stage, but you just got to get past that awkward stage, and then it's
on a Sunday after the game.
We were talking to Glenn yesterday about your position, right? And he sees you, plugging in at guard, tackle. You said you played center, so like you could suit up like.
Yeah, so I think that's definitely my best attribute is the ability to just plug and play wherever. I mean, from high school, I had a great O-line coach, which was my father, and he really harped on me that you got to learn every position because if you have the ability to learn every position, people are going to love that more and more, and it's going to carry you farther. So with me learning every position, and then at Iowa State coming in as a left tackle, getting moved to right tackle, then mixing around in guard at practice, playing right tackle for a season, and then moving into center, I think that really helped me not only be a student of the game as well, because it forced me to learn every single position, what's going on, who's got the assignment where, who's going with who, and it's kind of like that, and then also just staying up on long snapping too. So having that also really helps because if a team sees it as, well, he could play any of the five, and then he can also long snap them, it just kind of saves the position. So.
And especially you talk about LD, like he was starting as I believe 18. Yep. So is he sort of like giving you any tips on that transitioning over here to like the offense?
Yeah, me and him, we probably like 2 or 3 times a week we'd all meet upstairs. I'd be me and him sometimes. I'd be a group of the guys, and we just go over the ins and outs of the offense because it's a new offense to me and it's a newer offense to them. So it's kind of all of us learning it together. So making sure that everyone's on the same level really helps a lot. Just kind of the leadership that he's shown, even as an older guy, me being 22 and him only being 20, still shows really great leadership attributes. And it's definitely appreciated in the offensive line for sure.
Do you have a preference as far as which position and why?
My favorite position is the position on the field. You can place me anywhere, but as long as I'm out there making an impact, that's all I really care about. So I would say my main focus is with me coming in being a new person would definitely be like harping down hard on that playbook and getting all the calls right, because in college what I noticed is that all the playbooks are similar. It's just the verbiage that's completely different, and then me having certain verbiage drilled into my head for 4 years to having to relearn new verbiage and what that means. Some words being reused from them to my old school. It's just really harping in on making sure all the calls that I'm making are correct and I'm confident in all that. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely say it gets hard at times when we use the same calls. Like, say, for example, it's like an out call. Like an out call where I came from could be completely different to an out call here, or something as simple as that. So I think just trying to remember that what the new meaning of that word is, and focusing on that, and not thinking of, oh, like if it pops into my head real quick, and that's what I had to do. Like now it's what I have to do instead of what I had to do. So definitely, just focusing in on all those calls is definitely the biggest part for me right now.